Hello dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So we have air and air love connections for the week of September 8th through the 14th. We'll be starting off with the past for those of you dealing with a past person, then current for those of you in a relationship or situation, and then future for those of you that are single or just starting in the dating game. So for the past person, Spirit, what do we have? What do we have for the main energy for the past person, Spirit? Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, a person, boundaries, and still angry. So if somebody from your past is trying to reach you or you're trying to reach them, I feel like there is a ghosting or an avoiding and ignoring energy. What is in the shadow side, Spirit, for either or both of them? The number 16, which talks about the black flower fragrance. So this may have been a connection or a relationship that was very rocky. It was very I'm picking up this energy of like very passionate, but there was also a lot of turmoil within the connection. So, and I don't know why I'm picking up abuse, whether it's verbal abuse or physical abuse, mental abuse, regardless of whatever type of abuse it was, whoever was receiving the abuse, kind of realize it and is still angry at the other person, but also angry at themselves and needing to heal from that, right? So let's put it this way: it's very common for somebody that is physically abused to then try to shower the person that they abuse, whether physically, mentally, or whatever, with like gifts and stuff like that, to try and buy their forgiveness. But within a couple of weeks or a couple of months, the same pattern repeated itself. So let's go ahead and let's get a few more. Let's get a couple of tarot cards. And guys, just bear with me. You guys know that, and I always say it, I am trying to practice shuffling, but it's not my main thing. My main thing is the water and fire. So just bear with me. Alright, so what do we have? We have the Four of Cups in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse, and the Three of Cups. So again, there was love, at least from one of you towards the other. The other person was more into what they could have gotten or what they could have received, what they gained from the connection. The other person was a little bit more selfish, was more me, regardless of how it affected their partner. We have the King of Swords in the reverse with the Nine of Swords. So there is a sense here, whoever it was that was abusive or whoever it was that was selfish, is feeling the pain of it, is feeling the pain of the loss of control that they had over you, while the other person or you yourself is in the midst of like realizing or recognizing the patterns that were there, the abuse that was there, especially if it was like a verbal or mental abuse. Sometimes those are a little harder to recognize, but you're recognizing them, and the only advice that I can give you at this time is to like not go into the blame game of blaming yourself, right? Realize that, yeah, you didn't see it, but when you recognized it, then you walked away from it. And if it took you a little longer to walk away from it, it's fine, you know, but the whole point was that you got out of it. So for those that are in a current relationship, Spirit, those that are in a current relationship, the Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. What is in the shadow side for either or both? Today for tomorrow. 32. Okay. So I'm picking up this energy of like secrets are coming out, or you found out something about the person that you're dealing with. Now, children is coming to mind. They keep saying children. So whether it is that, you know, someone is finding out that they had a kid like 10, 15 years ago and they were unaware of it, and now it's like they're married to you and it's like it's a shocker, right? Or someone is finding out that someone either snipped it or got their tubes tied without telling the person. It's something of that nature, because it's involving children, but it's involving it in a sense where something was kept a secret from the other person, and it's causing it may have caused some issues. For others of you, is the discussion of children. Maybe the person that you're dealing with doesn't want children, or you don't want children, or you're not 100%. Somebody's not 100% sure about kids, which is causing some type of dilemma. And it's almost like somebody wants to brush it off. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody wants to almost like, why are we worrying about it? Like, can we just try, like, you know, can we just have this conversation like 5 years down the line? Or something like that. Somebody's trying to brush it off, even though their mind has been made as far as like children, whether not having any more or having any kids. We have the King of Cups and the Three of Cups in the reverse. There is love here. There is love. The question here is, the person who really wants kids, can the other person really be enough for them without actual children involved? And if it is a child that the other person didn't know about, or you're just finding out that the person that you're dealing with has a kid with someone else, is it enough? Are you going to be okay with that without blaming the child themselves? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse with the Three of Pentacles. I do feel like you guys are going to continue on with this connection. You guys are not going to be calling it quits, regardless of the issues that you guys are having at this moment in time. But it is going to take some time adjusting to whatever truth is coming out. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the future for those of you that are single, or those of you that are in that beginning stages of dating. The Green Reaper. That's weird. The relationship is over. No second chances. Growth and transform your life. Alright, those of you that are single and are trying to date again, I feel that's somebody from your past. And I don't know why this didn't come up with the past person, but somebody wants to come back around. And somebody wants to come back and it come back out again. Black Flower Fragrance, number 16. Somebody wants to come back around. Or maybe you're meeting somebody that immediately you see the red flags and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not going down that route. Because it's almost like there's something that you recognize right away that you're just like, nah, I'd just rather be single. So we're using the Hocus Pocus deck. So the potions are cups, the pumpkins are pentacles, the candles are wands, and the lightning are swords. You're probably going to end up staying single for a while. The Temperance with the Queen of Lightning. You're just like Justice with the Five of Lightning in the reverse. You're just like, you know what? I'm good by myself right now. I don't need the drama. I don't need to deal with people that are not there's no actions behind their words. It's almost like you're looking at the dating scene. I mean, you're like, seriously, this is what is out here at this moment in time. And it could just be that you're looking in the wrong places. But yeah, somebody here likes their independence, likes being single, and I feel that that is how you're going to be staying for at least for the next season in your life. We have the Nine of Candles in the reverse, and then the Queen of Pumpkins in the reverse. And then we do have the Transformation card that came out. So you're focusing on you. You're focusing on chasing your dreams and chasing your goals. And relationship wise anyways, like even if you were talking to somebody or are talking to somebody, I feel like you're going to be cutting that off really quickly, because you just, I don't know, you're just about, right now it's all about you and experiencing certain things by yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.